Alright, so this is where we stopped yesterday, or last night, with the 600 horsepower Evo 10 build we got going on right now. This is my favorite Evo 10. This is the OG car to the channel. This is pretty much what we started the YouTube channel with. It kind of went from this to that. We didn't really do much stuff with the STI. The 06 STI we had back in the day, and then I kind of had the 04 STI. This is the OG car to the channel. I freaking love this thing, and I'm so excited to get this car back on the road. So basically where we're at right now, the engine and transmission are in the car. Pretty much all the motor mounts are on. The front one is not. The transfer case is sitting on the transmission. It is not bolted to the transmission, however, because the hardware for the transfer case on the abandoned Evo 10 was missing, so I ended up stealing it off this car, and the new stuff still hasn't come in yet. So as soon as that comes in, we can get the training and transfer bolted together. Let's continue on throwing more things on the car. I did decide to leave my intake manifold just the OEM silver for now. In the future, if I want to Cerakote it or powder coat it black, it'll be very easy to pull off this motor. It's like maybe a 10-15 minute job to get the intake manifold off. So if I get it on there and I don't think it looks right silver, I mean, it'll look right silver, but if I think it'll look better black, I can always pull it off in the future. So the first thing we're going to do is get all the stuff on this side of the motor done, including the accessory belt. So we have the power steering pump, EC pump, and alternator bolt on. They all kind of bolt together, so I'm not going to tighten any of the bolts down until we get all three of those components mounted up. So we got all of these components on, the starter on. We still have some wiring to do and the shifter cables to deal with. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, shifter cables. And then before we do the wiring, we need to get the intake manifold on. All of the turbo kit stuff is going to be Cerakoted, so that will be done in a later date, so we can't get any of that stuff on right now. Well boys, it looks like the motor or the transmission is coming back out of the car. I don't know if you guys just saw what was going on, but basically the clutch fork is not properly clipping in to the ACT monolock collar we have on here. The whole reason I run the ACT monolock collar is so we don't have that problem, and for some reason it's not clipping in. I'm not sure why. I made sure to clip it in when it was on the ground. I guess I didn't check. I never checked with like applying a ton of pressure to the clutch fork to make sure it's actually grabbing properly. So with that being said, I'll probably just pull the transmission. It freaking sucks. I'm extremely pissed off. I just don't feel like showing it on camera right now because there's a lot of other little things that are really not going right with this car.
One of them being I ordered all of the hardware for the transfer case, and that is not going to show up for like another week or so for some reason. And you can't just go to the hardware store and find that kind of hardware, proper automotive grade flanged 12 by 1.25, 125 millimeter length hardware at a hardware store. I've tried all over Spokane and I could not find it. So this freaking sucks. This is going to be another setback. I don't know, boys. I don't know why this is not working like it should. Just one of those things you got to deal with when building freaking cars. Shit don't go right, and I could sit here and complain about it all day, or we can get our ass back to work and fix it. I don't know if I want to pull the tranny and motor together again, or if I should just leave the motor in the car. The good thing about it is nothing is really hooked up right now, especially to the transmission. It would be all of the bell housing bolts, this motor mount here, that rear mount back there. To pull the motor, we'd have to get all those same mounts. There's a mount over there. Pull the stuff off on this side. I don't know. I'm pretty pissed off. I'm disappointed. I didn't check that properly when it was on the ground. And I'm also disappointed why the ACT monolock collar, which is supposed to be like a bulletproof thing, isn't working properly. Wow. This sucks. Well, on the plus side of things, I do have a very important announcement to make. I've been holding off on letting you guys know this for a while, but officially, the drop for all the Vossen merch is October 25th. So in 8 days from when you're watching this video, a bunch of new sweaters, hoodies, hats, beanies, a lot of t-shirts, stickers, air fresheners, a ton of new stuff is coming to the website. If you guys want early access 15 minutes before anyone else gets on the website, go to the first link in the description box below. It's www.vossen.com. Enter in your email address. I'll send out an email with a password that will allow you onto the website 15 minutes before anyone else is allowed on there, before it goes public. So, as far as the Evo goes, I think I'm just gonna pull the motor and transmission together. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. What would you guys do? Even though I'm gonna do this right now, what would you do? I think this sucks. I really don't want to be doing this right now. I feel like just going and drinking beer instead of working on my car. Maybe I should just go get beer and work on it. Ooh. I'm gonna call Bobby to see if she wants to come over and drink beer and work on my car. That's a good idea. That would make me freaking happy. Where's my goddamn phone?
Hello?
Do you want to drink beer with me?
What? Yeah.
I'm mad.
Honey, what's wrong?
I pulled the fucking motor out of my car.
What? Why? What happened?
Guys, my clutch isn't working. I don't know. Some piece of shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I have to pull the motor train again though.
What? So, what? Honey, I'm sorry. That's so shitty. Oh, hello.
I know, I'm fucking pissed off. So I was wondering if you want to make me happy and bring me beer and come work on my car with me.
Oh, good lord. What did I get myself into?
I fucking hate this. Nothing is going right. This car's gonna be done in like 3 weeks. It's supposed to be done this week for sure. I ordered hardware to get my transfer case mounted, paid for fast shipping, and it's gonna show up next week.
What?
So this car's gonna be done in forever. Now I gotta pull the fucking motor and training.
Do you want beer?
I want you to get some beer for me and you so you can come over and hang out with me and work. And yeah. Well, boys, we got some beer on the way. We got a beer and Bobby on the way. That'll make this shitty situation quite a bit better. In the meantime, let's get to work pulling this motor and transmission. Why the fuck, excuse my language, but why the fuck is this not working? I've never had this problem before. I've always ran these ACT monolock colors ever since it was like a year ago. You're doing a photo shoot with my buddy George before this car was ever half wrapped. So maybe like a year and a half ago. I did a gnarly pull. That was still stock turbo then, actually. So it was a while ago. Did a pull from first to second. I think I went into third. And my stock throwout bearing, little clip completely disintegrated, and ever since then I've ran the ACT monolock collar. I've never had an issue with it, and Bobby has one as well on her car that I put on there just to make sure this wouldn't happen. But enough bullshitting, let's get to work. I'm gonna try to make this a little bit more fun as well, boys. So it's currently 12:03. Bobby just got off. I want to get this motor training out of the car before she gets here, which will probably be like 20 minutes. I don't know if it's possible. I'm gonna try my hardest just so I can get this shit done and over with and get back on track with this build. I wanted this thing done before Friday of this week, so in like 2 days. I don't think it's gonna happen though, because of that transfer case hardware.
All right, that wasn't so bad. 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, somewhere in there. Bobby's still not here yet. She's slacking. Let's pull this tranny off, figure out what the hell is going on with this clutch fork. So I don't really see anything wrong. Throwout bearing is in good shape. This is the ACT monolock collar. It's a little bit scratched up, but I don't see it like, I don't know what's going on. Why would that not clip in? I'm really confused. I'm gonna pull this monolock collar off, throw on that throwout bearing and see if I can diagnose it. So I have everything pulled apart. Here's the throwout bearing. It's on the pressure plate. ACT, the monolock is clipped in. I don't know what part is failing. I don't know if it's a throwout bearing or the clip. I'm guessing it's the clip is just, I don't know, out of tolerance now. I don't know if it's a one-time use, but you can clip it in. And if I grab a screwdriver and tap on it just a tiny bit, it'll pop right out. And look how easy it slides in. I don't ever remember it being this easy before. Yeah, I don't know. I think the ACT monolock is bad.
So with that being said, I guess that is gonna set us back even farther. We literally cannot do anything until we get a new monolock collar, and I don't want to run a stock one just because I know these are good if they are working properly. I don't know why this one's not working. If anyone watching this has ever had that problem before, drop a comment down below. This sucks, but good thing Modern Auto has pretty fast shipping. So once again, my code Devin5 will save you 5% off on our new collar. Well guys, I went ahead and placed the order for the ACT monolock collar. It looks like it's gonna arrive next Tuesday or Wednesday, which is much longer than I would like. I didn't feel like paying for super fast shipping. Is like $50 for 1 or 2 day shipping.
So I guess this is a stopping point for the Evo 10 until, I don't know when. We can't get the motor trans back in the car until that collar shows up, which kind of sucks.